From now on, whenever anybody tries to tell me that Bricc might have a shaky relationship with Atlanta, I'll have a retort because
a stronger version
I
to
felt
that remark.
the love that he was receiving out there.
We was in them streets, huh?
We were outside doing everything.
Doing everything.
So break it down. What's the weekend look like?
Friday. All right, let's give a little rundown. Friday, we get in at kind of late-ish, maybe like 4 p.m.
List the squad, just for those who don't know.
The squad was a small squad, just me, Bricc, Remo, and Hurley on the camera.
Okay.
And we get into town, chill out for a little bit. I actually just collapse, fall asleep for 2 hours. Then we get up, boom, it's time. We meet up with Propane, TJX6's old manager, who's got a crazy history in Atlanta.
Propane, CMG, A&R.
Exactly.
That's right.
So Propane takes us to a random Sleazy World Go album release party at a hookah lounge. Okay.
In Tulum.
Walk right in Tulum. Girl asked me, like, wait, hey, where's Tulum? I say Mexico. She goes, no, Tulum is a club in Atlanta. I go, Anyway, so
The border with Guatemala and Belize.
we walk into, because I'm experiencing like culture shock, like what's going to be going on at the Sleazy World Go Hookah Lounge album release party. I walk in, bunch of Muslim chicks, all got their hair tied up. They don't give a fuck. They're rocking out to Sleazy World Go, and they're hitting the hookah, probably. I don't know. And anyway, have a good little time there. I met Deshae Frost, who I'd never met before, popular streamer.
When you say Muslim, were they
They just had their hair covered, and I'm an idiot, so I'm assuming.
Covered.
Right.
I'm
They
just,
probably were Muslim chicks.
They're probably from
Yeah.
Pakistan.
Ethiopia,
But
Richard.
Pakistan, the Rallo thing.
Little Pakistan.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And then, okay, go from there. We went and visited where King Von lost his life for some reason. Stopped by there, took a picture of it's another hookah lounge, Monaco, I believe.
Yeah.
Photo comes out super blurry, not even worth posting.
He got ran down on also.
Very weird. Who? Oh yeah, a bunch of
did.
dudes start running out of a barbershop to
See what's
going on as we're observing this corner. Then we go to Magic City.
isn't it crazy how small that building is?
Yes.
That like always throws me off. When you see it, you're like,
I mean, you should see how small the building was. It doesn't take too much for a party. Sleazy World was like a smoke shop, and then this side was like a fucking hookah lounge, and it was like a shotgun house, like just straight back, a bar in the middle, and just fun around it.
but it's just action packed and for such an iconic place. Like my preconceived like notion was it was going to be larger than life and so big. I see this
Because somebody lost their life there, so it's like it has to be.
No, but you're talking about Magic City,
Magic
right?
City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the booty hut.
But yeah.
And Booty indeed got hutted in there because we had our own little section. We was throwing money. We performed our verses from the No Jumper Cypher.
Amazing.
No stream sniping necessary, just real life clout. People going crazy. People singing along to the trans bars. People loving it. I think a lot of people in that strip club probably might take a walk on the trans side now.
Hey.
Or they probably already have.
Or they already did. Pussy is big in Atlanta, from what I can see. Yeah.
Pretty
From what I
densely-
can see.
Because when you're roaming the streets of Atlanta, you notice quite a few things. Way blacker than the average American city.
Yeah.
More zestiness than the average American city. No shots. I'm not saying that everyone is gay, but
It has one of the highest gay populations in
And the
country.
Zest Monsters, they dress like gangsters.
he walks up to a dude like about to say what up to him. He's wearing all blue, got a neighborhood hat on, everything, and then he just sort of realizes like,
Yeah, no, it was like I'm looking like because he got like a wife beater neighborhood hat, some blue chucks and some skinny jeans on, and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, cuz from the hood or something, like, what up? He like, he hit me with the neck pop, like I'm like, oh, okay, all right, that was new. That one was new.
He's throwing his set up.
bananas. Anyway, all right, so had a good time, got drunk. Unfortunately, my first night in town, for some reason, 75 hard. You're not supposed to drink alcohol. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 70, more like too hard.
I was on the Londres. Shout out to Holly TV. Anyway, yeah, I got a little too drunk, but was having a good time in there. Then we leave. I don't want to say who was driving, but the person who ended up giving us a ride was very intoxicated and proceeded to be mashing through red lights. Like, I really saw my life flash before my eyes. We ended up getting home safe. I could have died.
Bricc, you got him in one
Me,
piece.
Remo, and
Hell
Hurley could have
no.
died. He
6-0. I was
he was in another car right behind us.
But they was trying to follow them. I damn near flashed on them. Like, we not doing that dumbass shit they do. I end up calling one of the people in that car, like, man, y'all gotta chill.
Yeah.
Y'all got very important people. Y'all playing with these red lights and all type of stuff. We got security guards with Briccs that, we don't know.
We don't know where they came from.
Yeah, we don't know. Shit.
But yeah, getting home safe from that adventure, so that was cool. Then Saturday we went and linked up at the Trap Music Museum.
Oh, amazing.
So even just walking in, you got King, T.I.'s son. He just posted up at this little like shop thing outside of that, selling T-shirts, whatever, just hanging out. It was crazy. Then we go up in there. Young Dro, I interviewed him.
Young Dro was there?
Young Dro hung out with us all day.
Do you think that T.I.'s son doesn't have weed with his T-shirts at that thing?
Oh, well, that's smart. I like that.
I think that's the bigger idea. Like, let's do the T-shirt stand where you could come buy this T.I. son weed over here.
But is that not beneath him?
I mean, he wants to. Come on, bro.
He want to be his own man. Yeah.
All right. And then, having weed with your face on it is the thing.
And this is the thing, too, is that selling weed, like, all right, they were telling me that they witnessed Dub, and, like, some of the employees were leaving at the end of the night, and they're, like, copping eighths off Dub.
Yeah.
And that made me like, I'm under hustling.
Yeah,
because
you might need to bust you a pound
what
right?
is the profit going to be on the eighth? Maybe like $5, $10.
Hey,
that's a dedication to the hustle that I don't want to lose. You know,
the hustler spirit. He gonna be.
I think Dub is doing it more for when you drop the bag, you see an awful lot of gelato bag in the streets. It's more of a promo thing. Like, we even got gelato.
right?
So basically,
You know
he
what I
gets
mean?
paid to promote instead of paying for promotion. So he
Exactly.
kind of is like doubling up.
And it's an awful lot of cost serve. I could put shit in here and charge you $70 for an eighth.
Hey. But okay, so we spend the whole day kicking it with Young Dro. He gives us an entire
One of the
tour.
most underrated rappers of all time.
Whoa.
Yo, but not in Atlanta.
What?
In Atlanta, he is famous as fuck. Like,
you.
entire families walking on the street. I'm talking like 10, 15 people, all as a giant group. Dro, can you take a picture? Can you take a picture? Like, he is the fucking man out there. Like,
Not to mention how he set it off.
yes.
The crowd.
So after we do
I didn't want to fast forward.
right,
Yeah.
after we do the museum, the Trap Music Museum tour, which is very cool to see that like T.I.
Sounds
and them
awesome.
have basically created this like big ode to the culture out there, which is like,
Sick.
it's something that would be really cool to do in LA. We can think of a lot of
Escape
reasons why it
room.
might be a little complicated in LA, but then
They got their own issues.
Don't
and they
leave
make it
out the
make sense.
escape room. The escape room was like the experience.
we didn't actually do the escape room, but they basically have like a secret area that's pretty much like the worst, grimiest like trap house you can imagine, with the pissy mattress and it really stinks in there. It like really smells gross. Like, I really felt like there was probably like mold on the walls, growing out of the walls, that might kill me. It was foul,
Authentic.
but really gives you the vibe. We didn't actually do the escape room type thing, but Young Dro showed us by, I don't know if I should give it away, but
can't tell. Yeah, we can't tell it. Yeah,
he showed us some secret compartments and stuff.
Escape route.
It's pretty cool.
The whole thing of the escape room is you go in there and it's like you in the trap. Now you can live it in person. Like, the police hit the door. How you gonna get up out of here? You got, what was it, a minute or 30 seconds to get up out the trap? It was one of the two.
Well, I think they give you a while, I think.
To get out? No,
I don't
because the
know.
police are coming. So it's probably like somewhere between 30 seconds and 2 minutes.
Which would be a
Give or
unique
take.
situation because you're in a trap that you literally don't know how to get out of.
Yeah.
Well, man, also, I hired Josh Mannheim because we did an escape room together and I was impressed by his problem-solving abilities.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
that's crazy.
But we had a lot of time doing that. I think it might have been at least like 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah,
20
they don't
minutes,
give you
something
that
like
much
that.
time with the police, so I can't see. But either way, it was pretty dope. It showed you how to escape a trap. So people who like didn't grow up trapping, you could go there, get you a real trap experience. And they got like, even that, it was so beautiful how you could see all the rappers still coming together, or like T.I., even his ops was in the museum, and they had shrines in big ass rooms. Like Young
they're like a
Jeezy
whole
was
Jeezy
T.I.'s.
exhibit?
Yeah. Jeezy had a Brick room. Shawty Low had a dedication. Like
Gucci.
all his ops.
And they have
Gucci.
modern stuff too. They have like a whole section about Lotto because she's like the newest person they added to it or whatever.
That's awesome.
And I asked Young Dro, I said, like, has there ever been times where maybe somebody like T.I. is not getting along with somebody? Are you tempted to maybe not to take down part of this? And I'm specifically like hinting at the Boosie signage that was going on because they were not getting along for a few weeks there at one point, and he's like, nah, it's bigger than that. It's about the culture. Like, even if there's beef or whatever, we don't give a fuck. I respect that. Anyway, they have like a restaurant on the same plot of land as the Trap Music Museum, so we end up just posted up hanging out with Young Dro for like 4 hours while he eats salmon bites outside, like fried salmon bites.
He raps about exotic food quite a bit,
Which is why it was funny seeing like what food rose to the occasion for him in that environment. But we just like hung out there for fucking forever, and then we ended up there's like a huge Druski show with tons of people like 21, etc., headlining Kai Cenat, etc. And we went there with Young Joe, and I had no idea. I thought we were just gonna like kind of hang out on stage and like film him and just sort of use him to like get our vantage point of what this whole big Druski event was like, because it's in an arena. It's no
Really?
joke, huge.
Yeah.
Felt like the whole city was there, and
That's crazy.
He sold out the State Farm Arena where the Hawks play.
Damn.
kind of towards the last minute. Towards the last minute, he says, like, Adam, you got to come out on stage with me. I am wearing like the least swaggerful outfit ever. I'm just wearing like plain jeans and a t-shirt, and like I had to do it. I didn't even think about the fact that I should have like done a little bit of research to remember exactly how to shoulder lean, because it's just been too long. I just like didn't even remember how to do it. So I felt kind of awkward out on stage. Didn't really like.
Wait.
It wasn't that awkward. You ran all the way out to the tip.
But I wish that I had like I just didn't.
That was the best part. The offbeat white boy.
You know what I
on
wish?
stage.
I wish I had chugged tequila before I went out there, because I just like wasn't loose.
Or been off a Xan or something like
Yo,
that.
if you had hit me with the half a Xan, oh my god, I would have been perfect. I would have been out there. They would have kicked me off stage for being too gay. I don't know.
No Lima Bean 6. You didn't take breath. It wasn't the opposite of Primatine Miss. Any of that? Like,
Yeah.
What's
I
Primatine
take breath.
Miss?
The opposite of Primatine Miss.
What's
that?
I need to get lit.
You feel me? That's
Primatine Miss is asthma spray.
yeah, it's over the counter. That's
But he said he takes breath.
Yeah,
So he doesn't give you breath. He's the opposite of Primatine Miss.
Dro. I'm cleaning this bitch.
Right. Okay.
Dissect the amazingness of the.
Oh, I never knew what he was saying on that part. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
Young Dro, we might not respect his talent. We might not respect his craft.
Who's we?
But no, I'm saying as a coast. I do. That's my boy. Adam seen the relationship we had. We know each other. We never really kicked it on a day to day, but we both know of each other, seen each other in passing a lot. They all call me shitty, but at the end of the day, Atlanta, he was in the middle of a verse and turned that shit off. The whole stadium kept it going for him.
As they
But you
should.
see a
That
lot of that with like the Shop Boys and the
Yeah, because those was
Travis Porter, etc.
Yeah.
Like there's like a lot, and everybody's kind of like, well, not everybody, but like a lot of people are wearing the garb that's associated with the time
Snap
period that they
era.
blew up.
Yeah.
Tons of gigantic
3X
white
talls
t-shirts.
and
Yeah.
shit.
That pool palace.
Yeah, the
energy.
pool palace.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, don't play.
What?
Hey, the cool thing is about Young Dro, exotic foods and
Colorful cars.
colorful cars, such as the Lima Bean 6, which rhymes with Primatine Miss. And like Dro, I'm glad to hear that he's as cool in person. Come on, man.
But you know what? I saw that conversation playing out like on the Reddit and stuff of like some people just having no idea who Young Dro is and being like, why is Adam being brought out on stage by this guy that we never heard of? And then some people being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He is the biggest legend, you know, like it's crazy. Like that age gap, that shit just happens as time
He's
goes
the
by.
corrupt of Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's
The most lyrical.
every
like,
battle rapper loves Young Dro. That's like the
he's the corrupt.
literally.
You
yeah.
want to understand Young Dro's lifestyle is that he felt like he was spending too much time on his phone, so he got a flip phone and just doesn't even have an iPhone. But he has like a manager who has an iPhone, so his manager will like periodically come over to him with FaceTime calls.
FaceTime, yeah.
So it's like very difficult to reach him directly, but you can kind of go through his man.
That's awesome.
That's celebrity shit right there.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
And
aura.
all he does is like flick through the phone like it's something the flip phone. Like
Yeah.
it's an iPhone.
But on it feels like he's always on the phone with someone.
Yeah.
Like there's just always
for sure.
somebody who's around, and it's like up to him if he wants to like actually engage the conversation. But they might still just be on the line while he's just talking to us for 5 minutes.
sure.
It was fucking weird. But anyway,
awesome.
That shit was sick. Managed to see my boy Kai Sanat, great guy.
Hell
Not
yeah.
a stream sniper.
Stream snipe,
Very
stream
nice to
snipe.
tap in with him. And we saw a lot of other people there. It was like.
They say I'm Adam 22 from California.
Adam
Yo.
didn't know who ugliest rapper alive is. We have to get Adam tapped into these funny YouTube streets.
I didn't know Toilet Paper Nose guy until you brought him on here with me.
Yeah. The could have been shit is kind of like taking over the fucking.
I know. So there's all these like good quality memes that I don't.